Well, the sun was the talk of the town last night in Windsor, Vermont. Solar power, to be precise, and a proposed large site by Green Mountain Power on the prison property in the town. A public forum was held with members of the energy organizations leading this project, members of the town administration, and of course, worried residents. As the sun slowly set over Windsor, Vermont last night, a public forum on solar power took place in the Windsor Welcome Center. The discussion was over Green Mountain Power's proposed 4.25 megawatt solar site in the town. The site would bring around 1,900 solar panels onto a large plot of land near the Southeast State Correctional Facility. The proposed site would power around 1,200 homes in the region and would contribute to Vermont's overall renewable energy goals. Town Manager Tom Marsh facilitated the forum, which filled every chair and sitting space. Representatives from Green Mountain Power, Vermont Fish and Game, and Grow Solar all contributed to a brief presentation about the statistics of this site. The presentation ended and Marsh opened the floor to questions, which was the primary reason of this meeting. He promised that they wouldn't leave until every single question was answered. For the next 2 hours, row by row, concerned residents asked questions, voiced comments, and applauded one another. The questions were varied, ranging from the endangerment of wildlife on the property to the eyesore it would provide to current and future residents in the area. Present among the audience were residents of houses neighboring the property. The presenters fielded all questions, even though audience members were determined that they did not get any hard answers and that the project would go ahead anyway without their consent.
Second point, I hope that the Select Board of the Town of Windsor stands up for the rights of the people of Windsor.
Afterwards, Town Manager Tom Marsh reflected on what he saw from the residents of Windsor.
Well, I was impressed with the robust discussion we had this evening. It's clearly a topic that has a lot of passion in the community. There's a number of issues: land use, wildlife management, aesthetics, that I think all were well represented, and I appreciate the expertise the Green Mountain Power, Buildings and Grounds, and Fish and Wildlife brought to the meeting. I'm not sure everybody heard answers that they wanted to hear, but I think that they got direct answers on their questions.
Overall, Windsor residents were not in favor of this proposed 19,000 panel site and continued to voice their concerns to each other after the meeting had ended. Now we will continue to follow this developing story and bring you the latest details as it progresses.